Oh man, this game is too damn difficult. I got it. Okay, let's see what this is. So 2006 must have been a great year for racing games, as Sonic Rides hit store shelves for Xbox, GameCube and PS2. This game received good scores actually, and it sold over 1 million copies combined with all versions. But the question is the game as good as the critics says it is? Let's take a look. If you have never seen an intro that's hyping you, then watch this. This is one of the best intros I've ever seen in the video game. The music, the graphics, everything is there to get you excited. It excites me a lot. With an intro like this, you're expecting an awesome game, right? Let's move along, shall we? At the main menu, we have different modes like story mode, free race and others. There are 7 characters to choose from at start. Those guys who are exclusive to this game. And then we have Sonic, Knuckles, Tails and Amy. Like a typical racing game, they each have differing stats and boards which affect your choice. Let's go first with Stormbed the Albatross. So the first course is Metal City, an awesome course which is perfect for a first track. Before each race starts you have 4 seconds to prepare, but don't think about relaxing. Approach the electrical fence as close as you can before the timer is done and you will get a good start. When you eventually start racing, you realize it's going really fast, which is what a racing game should do. It should give you a sense of speed and constantly moving forward. I wonder why there's only been one Sonic racing game where the characters are running, that being Sonic R. In a way, this game was and is still innovative because you're being rewarded by being behind. You can ride the air curse the racers leave behind for extra speed and to look extra good while doing it. You're also collecting rings, which will rank you up this gauge you got in the corner. When it's full, you can speed up and also attack your opponents with your weapon. I love the sense of speed this game gives. It's like you're on a racetrack live. You're feeling every second of it. I'm surprised how fast everyone is. Actually, this game was really difficult when I got it, because I wasn't expecting so even speeds. In other Sonic racing games, there has always been clear winners, but this game has amped up the speed so much it feels like everyone can win. But of course, I don't mean like everyone wins, but it's more fair. I must also say the graphics are really good and cartoony. It also looks realistic, not that realistic. It doesn't look like an over-serious game, which it isn't. The cartooniness shows up when you're attacking another player. And the environments are full of life. It's clear that there was some time put into that aspect. It's too bad you can't explore this game and only the tracks. You have to keep an eye on the gauge I mentioned earlier. It depletes every time you speed up, and when it's empty, you have to find a depot fast. There will be many tricks, and entering a depot helps as it fills up the gauge so you're not falling behind everybody. You're actually running when you're out of juice, and you will lose a lot of time. So refill your hoverboard as little as you can. The character designs are questionable. If they're supposed to be anthropomorphic animals, make them look a bit more like the animal they are based on. Seriously, does Storm the Albatross even look like an albatross? It doesn't seem that to me. The levels are these. The first one is Metal City, which I have mentioned before, so I'm not even gonna bother talking about it. The second level is Splash Canyon, which has a total population of water. Lots and lots of water. I have no idea why this isn't a tourist attraction. Oh wait, that would mean this game would make sense, and it's obviously not meant to do that. The third level is Egg Factory, which introduces sharper turns, places where you can fall down, and more obstacles. It's the perfect level to turn the difficulty in. I forgot to mention this, but there is a section in every level which is meant to let you fill up the gauge. Just rotate the control stick like a goddamn son of a bitch before time runs out. But thankfully, unlike the N64 analog stick, the PS2 analog stick is more durable, and you can rotate it without any risk of hurting the palm of your hand. Just don't forget to collect as many rings as you can, because it will help you level up your gauge to make it last a little longer. And if you fall down, you will lose all of them. So it's important to keep an eye and not fall down. Green Cave lives up to its name as it's so green. Look how green it is. Wow, I wonder when the brochure will be released for this place. As a stage, it doesn't really stand out much. The only thing that's worth pointing out is this worm. I wonder how it got so big. Next stage. The final stage of this circuit is set in sand ruins. It's the most impressive with multiple environments, most colors, and limited trick opportunities. It has a section that guarantees a loss if you would fall down, and you might as well give up, because it's really impossible to catch up. But that's not really a major issue. If you get past that section without falling down, it's a blast to blast through these ruins. That is, if you have enough power. So that was all the stages thus far. There are loads more stages to play through and much more to see. In conclusion, this game is really fast and it's also really good. I mean, seriously, I felt it's really fun. This game had a sense of speed while you were racing. It's a really good game. But of course, if you're not into racing games, this will be pretty good. But if you are a racing game fan and you want to try something that's actually fast, then go ahead and try it. It's recommendable to everyone who wants that. If you're not into racing games, well, play something else. So this has been my review of Sonic Riders on PS2. I'm the SNES Geek, and I will see you all in the next video. Goodbye.